James Monroe Raptors. This is Principal Michelle Vella. We are here today to talk about expectations in the classroom for the 2021-2022 school year. First off, you need to read the dress code and follow it every single day. Also, bring your fully charged Chromebook to class every day. Also, you might want to bring your charger every day because the teachers don't have chargers. And if you need to charge your Chromebook during the day, you're going to need to use your charger. We are using Google Classroom, so all of your assignments will be posted in Google Classroom. So remember to log on, check your Google Classroom very frequently for every class period. We're going to be moving to a digital agenda, but we are still in the works of that, so look for that to come. But we did not pass out agendas this year, so we're going to be using a digital agenda. Attendance is very important, so please be in school every day. You need to be in school to learn every single day. Phones. Phones are not allowed in school to be used at any time unless a teacher has said that you're going to be using it for an assignment or that they've allowed you to use your phone in any way. Other than that, in the hallways, at lunch, any other time, you're not to be using your phones. When you ask for a pass to the bathroom, you're not to be going to the bathroom to use your phone. So you can use your phones before school, you can use your phones after school to call your parents, to safely pick you up or let them know that you're at school, but during the school day, there is no phone use. Also, AirPods. So if you're wearing your AirPods and we can see them in your ears, we have to assume that they're hooked up to your phone and you're listening to music or something. So no AirPods in your ears. If we see your AirPods, we're going to ask you to put them away or take them away. And if we take them away and put them in the office, your parents are going to be required to come pick them up. So please keep those things safely put away in your backpack or your locker. Thank you.
Hi, James Monroe. I'm Trini Gallegos and I'm the assistant principal here at James Monroe. We are so thrilled to have you. Good afternoon, students. So we're going to talk about your safety and the safety of others in the commons area. The commons area is that middle area where the grass is at, where all the 6th, 7th, and 8th grade doors are located, the amphitheater. It's the area that you wait for the bell to ring, hang out during lunch. So that is particularly what I'm going to be discussing right now. So students, make sure that you are walking in the commons area. It's really important. We don't want anyone to get accidentally pushed, shoved, or get hurt by any means. And I know you would feel really bad if you did that unintentionally. Make sure any outside food or drink that you bring to the campus in the morning is either you drink it in the patio area or you eat it in the patio area, and you need to dispose of it before going to class. The next thing is make sure you stay on all paved areas at all times. Please keep the grass looking nice, and by doing us a favor and staying off of it, we can ensure that the grass will come back to life. There are some areas that critters are digging holes and trying to destroy it, so we want to make sure that the grass looks really nice. So please stay on the paved areas. The next thing is make sure you throw your trash during lunch as well as before school. We want to make sure our campus looks as beautiful as it always does, and it is your responsibility to pick up after yourselves. So please do us the favor and throw your trash at all times. Another important thing is to make sure that you maintain at least 3 feet of distance from your friends even when you're outside. This is extremely, extremely important. I know that right now you're able to have your masks off outside, but at the same time you also need to keep that distance from your friends. When the bell rings for a lunch, you can either go through the 6th grade door or the 7th grade door. But that means walking through, not pushing or shoving, so that way we can ensure the safety of all students and staff. During B lunch, students can enter the building through 7th grade hallway or 8th grade hallway, as well as no pushing or shoving, so we can ensure the safety of all students and staff. Thank you.
Students, welcome to the 2021-2022 school year. We are so excited to have everyone back on campus this year. My name is Ms. Johnson and I'm the testing coordinator here at James Monroe. You will be taking several district level tests, including the iReady diagnostic in both your math and your reading classes, as well as the standards mastery assessment in iReady several times this year. And you also will take that big state test in April. We encourage you always to do your very best on these tests, as your teachers and the school are using the data from these assessments to help you be the best student you can be. The more accurate the data, the better we can help you. So please take these tests seriously and always do your best.
Hi, I'm Mr. Hendricks. I am one of the Deans of Students, along with Mr. Lopez. I want to talk to you today about expectations during lunch. During lunch, if you're in the cafeteria, you must be either seated or in line. You cannot be walking around, you can't be standing around the tables. You may only eat when you're outside in the patio area. The patio area is the part that has fencing around it, the half wall. You may not eat in the commons, you may not eat on the basketball courts, anything like that. You can only go to the track area if there's an adult that lets you down there. Some days there's not an adult available, so we won't go to the track. When you're at the track area, you cannot eat anything down there. You can't take snacks, you can't take food, you can't take water bottles that are disposable water bottles, you can't take Gatorade bottles, nothing goes down to the track. And if you guys abuse that privilege, you will not be allowed to go down to the track, unfortunately. So, also when you're down at the track, you must stay, if you're going to be on the bleachers, you must stay seated while on the bleachers. And then one final thing is, when you're down there, you've got to stay off the lava rocks. You can't walk down the lava rocks, you can't walk up on the lava rocks. We've seen too many kids get hurt, so for your safety, that's not acceptable. That is all I have for today. I'm sure we'll have more later. Thank you. Have a good year.
Hey guys, Mr. Lopez here. Just coming to you with some dress code clarifications. We went over this in an earlier video, the basics, but these are some things that we're seeing here on campus the first few days of school. So just to clarify, only sweaters, sweatshirts, and hoodies can be worn over a polo. T-shirts and jerseys are not allowed to be worn over a polo. So basically that's it. I mean, it's simple. Sweaters, if you have a sweater on, the collar is outside the sweater. If you have a regular sweatshirt on, the collar is popped outside the sweatshirt. If you have a hoodie on, it's okay if it covers up the collar, but we're going to ask you to pull the hoodie down so we can see that collar. Second, flannel button-down t-shirts or flannel button-down shirts cannot be used as outerwear over a polo. So if you have a flannel, you can't wear it with it unbuttoned and tell me it's your coat. That doesn't work. Button-downs are not allowed at all this year. So just don't wear button-downs. Pants need to be a solid color, no patterns, no designs, no rips or tears. That's pretty simple. Students must wear closed-toe shoes. Also, no hats or hoods to be worn in the building. So as it gets cooler, even though some of you are already doing it, as it gets cooler, we understand you want to wear a hat or a beanie or your hood outside, but when you come in, you got to take it off. And we're seeing a lot of this next one. No earbuds are allowed on campus unless a teacher has asked you to use them for class. That's the only exemption. If you have them in the hallway, in class, even out at lunch, we could take them and keep them, so do not use them. And last of all, no sagging of pants. Make sure they're up on your hips and worn properly. Thank you.
Hey students, Ms. Pettis here. I am here to go over walking. So students who are walking home or walking around on campus. So students who are walking home or are being picked up at the church are only permitted to use the crosswalk at Paradise and La Paz. Students should not cut across any other part of Paradise or school parking lots at any time. This is unsafe and dangerous behavior. Hi everyone, I'm Miss Angel, 6th grade counselor, and I'm here to talk to you about bus expectations. Bus drivers can request to see your student ID at any time, so please make sure you have it with you while you're on the bus. This is to keep you safe and to ensure that only James Monroe students are on the bus. If a bus driver assigns you a seat, you need to stay in that seat until the bus driver makes the change. Students are expected to have appropriate behavior when on the bus or while waiting for the bus at the bus stop. There should be no horseplay on or off the bus. Masks must be worn at all times while on the bus, and misbehavior may result in consequences.
So if there's any type of problems you are having on the bus or at the bus stop, please reach out to one of your grade level counselors, and we will be more than happy to help you in any type of mediation or situations that you may need help with. Thank you.